Look at that, what a wonderful view of the horse from here. I hope the camera is doing it justice, but it looks absolutely brilliant. It's hard to keep my eyes on the road because it's so stunning. We've taken a little run out to Nunney Castle this afternoon. I say little run, it's about an 80-mile round trip, something like that. I think the second one nodded, I don't think the first one did. I put a little post on YouTube the other day actually about the nodding thing. To nod or not to nod. Have a read and let me know your thoughts. Just saw a Nunney Castle sign, so we can't be far. Nunney itself is quite a pretty little town or village. It's one of those that is often described as one of England's prettiest villages. We're just coming into the centre of the village now. And there's the castle in front of us. Very impressive. Here we are. There she is, Nunney Castle. I think we'll have a little bit of a walk round. So Nunney Castle was built by a guy called, I think it was John Delamere in the 14th century, something like that. He was a guy who didn't start off rich, but made all his money fighting in France. Came back and built himself a castle. And this castle fell under siege by the parliamentarians in the Civil War. And obviously the cannon fire laid waste to much of it. It's quite a small castle. I think something like only 60 feet across or something. It's a rectangular shape. But it's very, apparently it's very French in its style, with the 4 towers at each corner and completely surrounded by a moat. It's that kind of classic, what you think of as an old English castle. But actually, apparently anyway, it's very much based on a kind of a French standard. Okay, back to the bike. Thank you. Well, that was a very enjoyable walk round Nunney Castle. Lovely little kind of idyllic village with a magnificent ruined castle in the middle of it. Picture postcard. It's another lovely day for a ride today. after, I don't know, probably it was like about 2 weeks of solid rain. You wouldn't want to crash into the back of that thing, would you? Don't think there'd be much of you left. Look at the state of that. Oh, there it is. Look, there's the Westbury White Horse in all its glory. Isn't that beautiful? The oldest white horse in Wiltshire. Been there for 250, 300 years in its current incarnation. But it's believed that it was actually carved on top of a pre-existing horse, which was carved into the hillside back in medieval times to celebrate some battle or other that Alfred the Great won. Look at that, what a wonderful view of the horse from here. I hope the camera is doing it justice, but it looks absolutely brilliant. It's hard to keep my eyes on the road because it's so stunning. It's lovely around here, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. I think we might be in Earlstoke. There we are, the Turners of Earlstoke. It's a really delightful little village. But sadly for Earlstoke, it's the home to Wiltshire's only prison. It's just outside the village on the left-hand side up here, I think. I'm not entirely sure what grade of prison it is, but it's certainly not an open prison. HM Prison Earlstoke, just on the left there. Lots of shit in the road here. That's what the rain has left behind. Would have been running down this hill in torrents, that's for sure. That's some very, very heavy rain recently. Just riding through Urchfont now. It's another pleasant little town or village, I suppose, in Wiltshire. Most famous for being the summer home of Elvis Costello, or at least one of his homes is here, and it's been there for 30 years or so. So all in all, nice afternoon out on the bike. Nearly home, as I say. So I'll say goodbye for now and I'll park it there. See you in the next one.